everybody.
Hi.
I like your jumpsuit. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So, how's everybody day? How long have y'all been here? 6 days. Okay, good. Y'all want to go back?
Yes.
Okay, so my name is Milan. I'm the owner of Milano Rouge, and I'm just going to talk to you guys about whatever you want to talk about. So, do everybody want to be models? I can't hear. Entrepreneurs. Businesses. What kind of businesses?
Real estate.
Do anybody have a business in progress or a business that they started, or y'all? Oh, that's cool. We gotta connect. YouTuber?
YouTube, like I was starting in a business like with finances, financial planner.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good. Everybody needs, any business woman or man needs a financial planner or financial advisor, so that's good. What else?
Accounting firm.
Oh, you want to have an accounting firm?
Yeah, I'm in school for accounting.
Girl, that's gonna be amazing. What else? I'm gonna talk with y'all. I'm not gonna just be talking to y'all. I just wanna like engage with y'all. So whatever questions y'all gonna have for me, just feel comfortable to ask. I'm a little nervous, so I'm probably just like y'all. Okay? So
Okay, so I'm actually trying to start my own clothing brand, and I know you have your own. So, like, how did you go about, like, where did you start to actually say, okay, I want to do this, and I know I want to do this, and this is what I'm gonna do. Like,
okay, so listen. I started my brand in 2012. I am an executor, so when I got my mind made up to do something, nothing can change that. And I'm not a person to wait to perfect things. I don't mind starting from the bottom. Some people are afraid to start from the bottom because they don't want people seeing them start from the bottom. So I don't care about none of that. When I want to do something, I'm going to do it, and I put my all into it. So I literally dive head in first. I didn't have a business plan, or I didn't have none of the resources. I said I'm a creative brand, and everything I did, I learned as I went. I just started. I created the name, Milano di Rouge. I created the logo, and I found people to print on my shirts. When I first did it, I ordered 2 sweatshirts. I got 2 sweatshirts printed because I didn't have that much money. And I wore one and I sold the other one. And literally that money that I wore from the other sweatshirt, the money that I made from the other sweatshirt, I just flipped it and I just kept flipping it and I just kept flipping it. So I literally started, I'm from Philly, so I literally would drive all around the tri-state area making drop-offs out my trunk. But that's pretty much how I started. So from 2 shirts to now I have like an amazing business, and I don't even want to just say it's amazing because like I'm still humble, but I just can't believe that God blessed me just thinking about it. The 2 shirts to just now I have a full-fledged clothing line with people just supporting me. We just had a pop-up shop and like people from Houston knows my brand. Like that shit just blew my mind. So if I can do it, you can do it too. It's nothing stopping you but you. So if you really want to do it, just go for it. Tonight when you go home, use all of the inspiration that you gathered today, because you paid your money to be here. Use those resources and start your shit.
So I want to be like a high fashion model. Like I don't want to do just like small clothing brands and everything. Like I like your brand because it's bigger than just yourself. Like your team is amazing. But like for you, what do you look for in a model that you want to book with? Like what is it that?
So that's a great question. When it comes to models, I don't book my models, and the reason why I don't book my models because I have so many friends. I just know so many beautiful people that if I book my models, I'm gonna be booking everybody. So literally, I had to hire a casting director. That literally, like, once we have different campaigns require different looks, and like we have a members of a hustler campaign. So we wanted more street looks. We wanted more edgy. We wanted raw. We wanted people that wasn't models at all, and we like really went into the hood and filmed that look. So different campaigns require different things. So, and I have a casting director. Once I give her the idea for the shoot, she goes and casts the different models. So I don't pick the models because if I pick the models, then I will be booking everybody. It'll just be a bunch of models there. And if I don't pick my friends or if I don't pick some of my family, then people will be mad at me. So I don't pick the models. But we definitely use different models for different shoots. And today, So last night we did a I'm not sure if you guys seen our video that we did. Thank you so much. It's so crazy, but listen, so on my Instagram, some people were on my thing commenting like, why don't you have any dark girls? I'm like, don't start that colorist shit with me. Because I'm a black girl and I believe in black girl magic. And if you go look at my page, we hired my friends, one of my models that I use for all the time, like my girlfriend, New York Teller, she's so black and she's so beautiful. Like, no, go look at her. Her skin is fucking amazing. I book her for all of our shoots. We have different color models. Don't start that colorist shit. Like, you can do that with other people, but not with my brand. If y'all look through our brand, our page, you see all different shades. And you see some Asian people sometimes. You see some Caucasian people sometimes. I'm not with that whole colorist shit. So people was on my comments like, why you don't have any dark girls? That kind of pissed me off. Like, it pissed me off so bad. But, because, like, we try to represent everybody. And I know how it feels to not be represented. So that's why I make sure we represent everybody. So. We do. We have plus size models, and I said we use the plus size model for our fashion show and for when I do different things. But I said we want to start using more plus size models because so many people reach out to me and they be like, "Won't you have a plus size line?" And I'm like, "I have." Or some of our stuff, most of our unisex stuff, go up to a 2X. Now I don't buy like when I get the dresses and stuff made, I don't go up to a 2X because people that when we have our unisex stuff, they don't buy it. So it's like I can't waste my money on extending the sizes if they don't even buy our unisex stuff. So what I was told was they don't see it.
They don't.
So now I'm like, okay, definitely got to get a plus size model so we can do the shoots, so we can show that two people can wear it. You know, both can wear it. And you look good. So maybe actually, you know what? Just give him your info.
Yes.
You can give. Or
which
wait.
Yes,
You don't travel?
I do.
Because we do most of our campaigns in LA.
I'll be there.
Okay, so I'm just make sure you give him your info. Cause you look good.
Thank you, Betty.
I'm hot.
Alright, so you said you learned like a lot of your stuff along the way. How did you not let your failures discourage you or stop you from going after your dream?
Okay, that's a great question. You know what it was? It's so easy to be discouraged, you know? Especially when it comes to your dream, and your dream is your baby. My only thought process is two things I think about. What would I be doing if I wasn't doing this? And I don't know what my life would be like. I would be bored as hell. Probably just going to parties and like just living. Just existing and not living. And I don't want to just exist. I want to live and I want to live my life to the fullest. So that's one thing. And then I think about why did I start? Why did I start? Like why did I want this dream? And that's what keep me going. Anytime I feel like giving up, like why did I want this? And that's what you guys can do. Like just think, like why did you want it? Nobody made you want these dreams. So why don't you work hard? Like you should work hard every day for your dream, you know? So like anytime you feel like giving up, just think about your why. Your why should keep you going. Whether it's for your children, for your family, or just for you. This makes you happy. If it makes you happy, just do it. Another thing is I'm not in the business of just making money. I'm not in business just to make money. Milano Rouge is my passion. That's my baby. And if you see the brand, you can tell that that's my baby. I live, eat, breathe, shit, and sleep Milano. And that's because that's my passion. If it was just for a check, I'd have been gave up. Because like the first 2 years, I wasn't making money. The third year, I probably barely broke even. Fourth year, money started coming in. So it's like, y'all see that post? Y'all be seeing that post on Instagram and be like, you can have 4 shitty years and then that 5th year, everything changes.
Right.
When I see that shit, that brings chills to me because that's how it be though. Like, but if it's truly your passion, the money, you wouldn't really worry about the money too much. You'll just go hard every day, and you gotta know your passion is gonna eventually turn into a paycheck. But if you're doing it right, you can't just half-ass something that you're truly passionate about, you know?
Where did you get your fashion sense from?
I always was like a little stylish kid, but I didn't go to fashion school. I went to school for business entrepreneurship, but I always dressed up my uniforms. Like I always was like a fly girl. And my brand, when I started my brand, I really created a unisex brand because I was always that girl that would wear her boyfriend's clothes. I feel like men's clothes were so much more comfortable. And if you add a heel to this, it just make it like I wear the same thing if I wear sneakers, and he can wear the same thing. Like if I be telling people all the time, like if you got a boyfriend and y'all wear the same size, just buy your boyfriend a sweatsuit for his birthday, and you wear it, and you just throw on his suit. 2 for 1. But A guy can wear the same thing. So when I did create this brand, I just wanted to create a brand that was me. Like literally everything my brand represents is me. I didn't want to just sell clothes. I wanted to inspire people to dream, and I wanted to, like Milano de Rouge. Anybody know what Milano de Rouge stands for? Nobody?
Red.
No, not what it means. What it stands for.
Oh.
MDR. Nobody knows, cause y'all don't really know me. But y'all gonna know me before y'all leave. Milano de Rouge stands for making dreams reality. And before I had my brand, I always was their friend to like motivate my friends to like follow your dreams and do what make you happy. Don't just do stuff for money. Don't just do stuff because it's cool to do. Just do something that really truly makes you happy. So Milano de Rouge stands for making dreams reality, and everything what my brand represents me. I could have easily just sold clothes, you know, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to really make a difference. Like me being here today and just helping you guys. I hope that you take the knowledge that you learn and just apply it. I see some people writing down stuff. To me, I'm like, they're gonna be winners, cause that's how I was. Certain workshops I go to, I'm writing down everything. Even if some shit don't apply to me, I'm writing it down because I can help somebody else with that, or later on it may apply. So when you writing down stuff, to me that's like she gonna be a winner. You gotta write down it. If you want it to happen, you gotta see it. Yeah. Oh yeah. You record it. And listen, you know what's the best thing when you do record stuff? The best way to like let it register for you when you driving. When you driving, it then you don't even be paying attention to stuff and words just be hitting you. Or if you in the shower, or you just doing daily activities and you just be playing it. You just gotta keep replaying it.
I know that you said that you use all different kinds of models for the campaigns, but as somebody who like has a front row seat to what's going on in the fashion industry, do you honestly believe there's a space for somebody who's like 5'3" and curvy?
Yeah, because it's brands that cater to people that's 5'3" and curvy. Most people create brands because it's something that's missing. So I know girls that are really tall and they want to create a brand for tall girls. So they book all tall girls. I know girls that are short that create brands for short girls. So yeah, I honestly believe that it is. You just gotta Google.
That was my thing too, because I'm like, I'm tall, I'm not skinny, but I'm not full, what do you call it, plus size. I'm not plus size model, but I am full. So I don't understand like where do I like fit in?
You fit in. It's somewhere, like literally it's different markets for everybody. And now you don't gotta look for the big brands to book you. It's so many small brands that are starting brands because it's a white space. It's a big white space that they trying to fill. And like say if you were to start a brand because that you don't fit in, you in the middle. It's people that's creating brands that's just like that you just gotta go for, you know?
What would you tell somebody?
I can't hear you.
What would you tell somebody that's like at that stage where they see their vision and it's like you crazy because nobody see it but you? How do you tell them to like say something that only they see?
Girl, that's the best thing. So like I've been in that position before and I still be in that position because some of the stuff that I be telling people, they be thinking that I'm crazy. So now I just keep it to myself. I keep it to myself or I tell people that truly understand. But I would tell you like God didn't give them your vision. And you better be happy that God didn't give them your vision. He gave you that vision so you can carry out the plan. So what you gonna do? You gonna carry it or what? All right then. So when you starting? Today? What's today's date? 22nd. Write it down in your book and say today I'm starting to 22nd and put the time. And put stamp Milan.
For your clothing brand, how often do you release new products?
Lately I've just been trying. Well, fourth quarter I was releasing stuff every week. Fourth quarter. The first quarter, January, I literally just been releasing stuff probably like every 3 weeks. Today we released so much stuff today. We probably released like 6 new items, so I probably won't release again until end of March. But it just depends. Now fashion is so fast that even when I do have stuff in the tuck, I'm not releasing it all at once. I'm literally just like holding stuff back. The reason why I released so much today is because we didn't release none of January. So I'm just like pushing it all out. Did that answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you got any follow-ups or you good?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Where you from?
South Carolina.
Oh, y'all got some manners. She like, no ma'am, yes ma'am. Feel you?
They gonna do that.
Well, I'm nice. I I'm a nice person that come from
Say
Philly.
ma'am.
Yeah, y'all make me not want to go to Philly.
No, well, Philly is a beautiful place. You want to see me, but it's like this Southern hospitality is different. Jmulan and her team is different. So like y'all gotta thank God that y'all here. I was just back here telling them. I don't know if I was a little bit too loud telling the team, but they handled this and the way they put this together was amazing. It was remarkable. I don't see that. I be dealing with professional people of the colors, and they don't handle the shit the way they handle it. So I commend. Where's she at? She not here, but I commend. Oh yes, I commend. Listen, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
like,
you.
Real rap. I'm proud of you. So like y'all got a great leader. Okay.
Okay, so my question is, and I'll tell the story afterwards, but how do you break a category for yourself when it's not there? Because in the last fall, I went to New York Fashion Week and I was like, I'm here, my career is going for me. And when I left, just at the peak, thinking like, I'm finally made it, I could do something, they told me, you're not going to be successful and you can't come back unless you lose 15 to 20 pounds.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, so how do you define your own category?
You know what's so crazy? I like being underestimated and I like being told no. Because you know what that make me do? It make me just go create whatever, you know? They told you no, so now be your own model. You don't need Fashion Week to define you. You know, I be seeing so many models like, oh my God, I finally got New York Fashion Week. But what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Now fashion is so different now that the real brands can't even keep up to what we're doing. They don't know, like literally the whole game is changing. I guarantee you within the next year or so, they're gonna be following our trends. And they are following our trends. I don't even want to say this, and I don't know who's recording, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But they're reaching out, and they don't want me to be their influencer, but they want to meet with me because they need to know how I'm doing what I'm doing. Because they gotta pay so much money to do what the hell I'm doing. I'm doing it for free. So like, the game is changing. If you want something, just do it. Just take pictures. Just take dope ass pictures, and you model the shit. Make them come to you. Like, you know, buy brands, go to Nordstrom, wear something. Return it. I don't know. You don't need Fashion Week to define you. You know? Make them want to come to you. That's what I did. When I first started, I wanted to be in all of the stores. I just knew. I'm like, okay, I want to be in all these stores. Man, I started reaching out to stores. These stores was just ignoring the hell out of me. And it just made me go harder. And now it's to the point where it's like, I don't even want to go in a store. If I go on, and I may go in a store, I may decide that like a year or so from now, but right now I'm getting all of my income. I don't have to do 50-50. I don't have to do 60-40. I don't have to do nothing. I get 100% of my profit. So like, that's what happens. And then some stores coming to me, but nah, it's too late. It's too late.
I just wanted to
I'm a little hot. That's why I'm fanning myself.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I just wanted to like add to what you said. So like, I'm a fashion buyer, and them telling you like lose 10-15 pounds or whatever, like they are struggling. Like the stores, they're going out of business. Like Lord and Taylor, like they just closed their flagship on 5th Avenue because they can't keep up with like the Milano, the Rouge, the Fashion Novas. So it's like, girl, forget them.
Yeah,
They
that's
struggling.
what I'm saying, forget them. And you know what they need to do? I was just telling my girlfriend, I'm like, they literally need to figure out what is the dopest small businesses and put them in their stores, like Sex. No one shops at Sex. You only go to Sex for a pocketbook and a shoe. All of them clothing upstairs is literally just evening gowns and nobody buys that bullshit. They need to like, literally, they're gonna figure it out. I know they're gonna figure it out. Within a year or so, it's gonna be different. But the world is changing. Don't wait for somebody to give you an opportunity. Create your own opportunity. You know, like literally, just think about that. You gotta create your own opportunity. If you wait, you're gonna be waiting forever.
Alright, so every speaker I done heard talked about how important it is to have a team, and I watched the interview you did, and you were saying like how you had trouble trusting people, and how did you get over like trust? Cause I got trust issues too, and
What's
like
your sign?
a Leo.
I'm a Taurus. I got some trust issues, and I just been through some stuff, so I do got trust issues. But you know what made me get over it? The first person that I hired for my team was a PR, and I was so afraid that somebody was gonna screw me over.
Yeah.
That I actually like spoke it into existence because she did. But you know what I thought? I'm like, okay, I didn't die. I'm still
Yeah, you
breathing.
said that,
and it hurt. But I mean, it's just like a heartbreak. You think just because you get your heart broken, you ain't gonna love again, you ain't gonna date
You
again.
said that, yeah.
Same thing. So that's how I looked at it. Same thing. When you're growing, it's going to be unforeseen circumstances. But that's what make life beautiful. You literally just gotta grow through that, you know. And if I would have just been like, all right, I'm closing myself off again from a team, I would never be where I am today. I'm telling you. So like that little heartache just helped me. I'm happy that it did happen, and it happened early on. So like that just helped me. Okay, now I know what to do. Now I don't let my left hand know what my right hand is doing. I literally only let certain people from my team know certain things because now they can't talk about things beyond like without me, you know. So I got a little bit, I still got trust issues, but it's certain things, certain ways I do things, and it helped me out a lot.
That's what you changed, was not telling everybody what you were doing and just.
No, I never did. I never told the whole crew everything. Like even my team, they don't even be knowing certain designs are coming in until that package come in. They're like, oh my God, I didn't know that this was coming. Okay, put it in the system. But certain people on my team need to know. They need to know for the website. They need to know for the photo shoots. They need to see all the samples. But other people, it depends on what they need to know. I'm a private person. So if y'all see we got like shirts and hoodies that say public person, public lifestyle, private person. That's really who I am. So like I keep certain things private, but whatever you need to know, you're gonna know.
Hi, so I'm actually from the East Coast too. I'm from Jersey.
Oh, hey,
I've heard of your brand. Hey. So a lot of us have gone to college and realized like that's not our passion, whatever degree we got. So what advice would you give to someone who's trying to make their passion like modeling or starting a business something full time?
What's your question? Like, what do you really want to know? What you asking me?
Well, so I'm a model and I got a degree in social work, but I realized that's something that I don't want to do. I actually want to be a model, and it's something that I want to do full time, like for the rest of my life. I want to obviously make a profit off of it, make money doing it. And what advice would you give somebody who's basically trying to do that?
Okay, so with the modeling industry right now, you gotta have certain connections and like agencies. Like so, Jmulan, you were in Houston.
Yeah.
This is a great agency to be under. So when it comes to modeling, I don't have the best answer for this because that's not really my field. But when we do hire models, sometimes we go straight to agencies, which they help us to match the models. But agencies is like the people that will help you. But I'm not sure if you can make a full-time living off of modeling unless you're a supermodel. So the fact that you got your degree is your security. So I commend you on getting your degree. So you can do the modeling, but you may still need to get a job. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not going to just sit up here and lie to you, you know?
Yeah, and I think that's what's like hard for models because they're so, like if that's your passion and something that you want to do, it's kind of hard to at least initially make money off of that. You have to be a person of status or work with the right
Not
person.
even a person of status, but sometimes you got to work for free first.
Right.
You know, and like me, I had to work for free too. I had to intern. I had to do different things for free first so people can see my value and then they can book me. So with models, that's what a lot of times models got to do that because it's so many people willing to do it for free. But that's why it's good to get under an agency because they're going to have your back. They're going to book you. They're going to make sure you get your point. So did that answer your question?
Yes.
All right. But I'm glad you got your security. That degree ain't nothing to play with. You good.
Really quick, I have a question. First of all, I want to say you're gorgeous. So with that being said, like how did you balance the stereotype of just being pretty and not really having a brain? You know, like
okay, yeah, we were talking about that a little backstage.
Mm-hmm.
To me, like being pretty, that's cool and all, but having substance and being intelligent. One thing about it, no one can take knowledge away from you. Like knowledge is power. You can be pretty and beauty can fade. You can get, God forbid, you can get in an accident. Anything can happen. So being pretty isn't just enough. It was going live yesterday calling me pretty. I'm like, okay, that's a cool compliment and all, but I'd rather you compliment me on my personality. I'd rather you compliment me on the way I made you feel. To me, that's the true beauty. So being pretty isn't everything, you know? So I think that you gotta have more than just looks. Because what being pretty gonna get you? A nigga? I'm just saying, what gonna get you? And most of the time with that comes control. because you ain't got nothing but your looks. So being pretty is cool, and I had to learn it the hard way. I had to like literally go through some shit and realize that just being pretty wasn't enough. I wanted substance because now a nigga can't do nothing for me. Like I mean, he can make me happy. He can come and spend money if he wants.
Alright, so how did you not necessarily recognize your worth, but like you said, as your business started growing and the people came back around, it was too late. Like how did you know, like I at this point I can keep going by myself without getting help from who you once reached out for?
All right, I'm a little confused by your question. Are you talking about like as you grow, right? It's people that you start with, and then they like fall off from you. And that happened to me. Are you talking about that? Because that happened to me. And I'm the type of person that once you cross me, you lost me. It's people that want to come back and make a U-turn right now, and it's like, I'm still nice to you. Because they think that they can come in. That's how nice I am. I don't even make them think that they got to me, because I feel like once you show that, that's a sign of weakness. So I never showed, like, when you left me, it hurt me. I never showed that. Okay, cool. You left, that's on you. That make me go even harder, because I'm going to make you wish you never left me. And now they all trying to bust you. It's too late. Was that your question?
Yeah, because you was just talking about how somebody didn't have faith in you, and then
plenty of people ain't had faith in me. People left me like literally when, especially in the beginning. Like in the beginning when you're trying to grow your business, you doing everything by yourself. Literally, I was my photographer, my videographer, my stylist, and my model, and that's why I had no choice but to be the face of my brand. Because if I could do it all over again, I would just been hiring somebody and like literally been behind the scenes. But I had no choice. I ain't had no money to just be booking people. I had to learn all of that shit on my own. I had to do my website. I had to do everything. But as I was growing, people started coming and trying to be a part of it, and they just wanted to see what was going on. And then they would leave and take that and just run. But everything that I've been through, I think it just helped me to be a better person. It helped me, it taught me, and it taught me early on. So I'm not even mad at them. They just can't come back.
So, but like if you wanted to work with them once before, and now they kind of recognizing your worth, how do you know that that's not what you want no more?
Because I know once you cross me, you lost me. I'm a tourist. It's over. Like when you had that opportunity, and it's the way you go about it. When you had that opportunity, you wasn't there, then no, the opportunity don't exist for you anymore. Like people are in your life for seasons and reasons, and you gotta know when to let people go. The elevator to success. Open them doors and let people off so more people can come on. I got an amazing ass team right now, and I wouldn't be with them if I just was attached to the people that I started with. You want to go, go. God gonna bring the right people on. I don't have attachment issues. You want to go, go. I tell my niggas that too, and they all want to come back. But any more questions? Y'all good? Y'all sure? Oh.
What made you are you gonna open any more shops, just not like down Spring Garden? You gonna?
All right, where you from?
Philly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you came all the way over here for the bootcamp. Oh yeah, that's good. Look, you got people from Philly coming here. Yes. No, I'm not gonna open more stores.
Okay.
I don't want another store. I want to do pop-up shops around the world, and I just want Milano di Rouge to be symbolic to Philadelphia. I like the cheesesteak. When you come to Philly, I want you to want to come to Milano.
Okay.
I don't want another store. Owning a store, it is a lot to manage people. And thank God I got my sister. Because if I didn't have my sister, I really wouldn't trust too many people to run my store and my warehouse like she do. So now I can travel and I can be here and I know everything is okay. So I don't want another store. Maybe I'll change my mind in a year, who knows? I change my mind every day when I wake up, but right now I just want Milano to be symbolic to Philly.
Makes sense.
Okay, thank you guys. And this is for me.
Thank you,
so
gorgeous.
much, baby.
Thank you so much. She's constantly motivated me before I even met her, just via social media. You don't see a lot of women with large following that always reaching back. Even before boot camp, she was sending me little gifts, and it really goes a long way, more than what you know. So
Thank
I
you
appreciate
so much.
you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
I appreciate you for having me. Listen, she's young, but she is so cute. I don't want to take another person, but she's doing her thing. This is a great person to look up to. Like literally, all over, we be talking about you. When I'm in LA, I hear people talking about you. Philly, Atlanta, even Meek was saying you on your shit. So they know, people see you. All right?
I appreciate
Yeah, I'm
it.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Only thing stopping y'all is y'all in that mind frame. Okay?
Period.
Period. Thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Tell you about like my YouTube or whatever. Who do you want me to talk to?
All right, y'all. Our final guest, the one, the only Deshaun Watson, the #1 draft pick. Our quarterback.